Hi there. I'm Skip, and she's not Skip.
I'm Ernestine.
Oh, you're Ernestine.
Yeah, I'm not Skip.
I never knew.
Yeah,
Oh, so
Hazel.
you're the
Ooh,
one.
Hazel.
We got Hazel.
Hazel's upside down.
Upside down because she's in the doghouse.
She's still doing bad things.
Yeah, she's still misbehaving. She just misbehaved before we
Ain't
started
misbehaving,
this.
but she is misbehaving.
And so she's being punished.
Yeah,
And
bad girl.
we might bring her out for a cameo at the
Maybe,
end of
I'm
this
not
episode,
sure.
but that's highly doubtful at this point in time.
I don't know about that.
This is Skip versus Ernestine. This is round 41. As always, this is brought to you by FanDuel, America's #1 sports book. And we're about to get to your questions and your comments. We do appreciate all of the above. Just a quick thought from both of us about the passing of the great Robert Redford,
who was incredible, breakthrough, talented beyond.
He was a movie star's movie star.
He is a true movie star.
Where he was gifted with some of the greatest leading man looks in the history of Hollywood.
Yeah.
Because he was,
oh.
I don't used to say this about guys, but he was a good looking man.
Oh my God.
He was your basic drop dead gorgeous man.
Movie star. And
right?
Just, yeah, from his first role in Hollywood to last year, 2 years ago, he was honored at the Kennedy Center, I think.
Yep.
Just, he was a true movie star. My heart was broken when I read that he passed because
at 89.
89, and I wished he would have lived longer. And I mean, he started the Sundance Film Festival, and
he did.
Just was one of a kind. They don't make movie stars like that anymore, and it's such a I don't know. It's going to be a void in Hollywood and entertainment.
If you wrote a biography about Robert Redford, you might call him the last movie star, where he's big time Hollywood movie. I say that about Jack Nicholson.
Yeah,
who's
De
still
Niro,
with us.
Pacino. There's only a handful of those guys.
This guy was
looks, talent.
Just on the looks alone.
Oh, nobody better looking than Robert Redford.
And he could play physical and emotional, which is hard to do. Where, remember, he grew up out here in California, out in the Los Angeles area in Santa Monica, and he was a very good high school baseball player who was given a full baseball athletic scholarship to go to the University of Colorado in Boulder, now back on the map thanks to Deion Sanders. But back in the day, he goes and he gets kicked out of Colorado for excess partying, which is probably the greatest thing that could have ever happened to him, because he didn't pursue his baseball career any further. He came out here and started in lots of those 60s kinds of shows. He was even in a Twilight Zone. So he did a lot of 60s small stuff, which led to huge stuff. But somebody's honking outside. We live in a gated community that features the great Jane Fonda, who is obviously still with us. I don't know, is she in the same age range?
She's about 84. 84, and he was 89.
89. So the first big breakthrough was Jane did several, I think she ended up doing 4 movies with Robert, but they were on Broadway and Barefoot in the Park to start with.
But then they did the movie version.
And then they did the movie version,
favorite.
and it's her favorite movie.
Oh. And my friend David, who is a costumer, was his costumer for many movies.
Oh.
You don't know him, but
I don't know.
And he knew that I loved Robert Redford, and he sent me a gift one day. He had him sign Barefoot in the Park picture to me. I still have it. Yeah.
Wow.
From Robert
I didn't
Redford.
know that.
Yeah.
I don't know who David is.
He's a friend. He was a costumer I knew throughout the years from working with him.
Another one of your exes.
Past lives.
Yeah.
But he said he was the nicest man in the world.
So he obviously had the baseball skills
The
to
Natural.
play in The Natural,
Yeah.
which is one of my favorite sports movies. And I don't even like fantasy in my sports movies.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes into, at the end, if you know The Natural, into sheer fantasy,
Incredible
where
movie.
he hits a ball that like literally explodes up into the lights, and he has a bat called Wonder Boy, and it's like it's fantasy
It is, but it's
reality, but
magical.
there's a femme fatale in it,
Yeah.
and he goes down the wrong, so to speak, street with her, and it leads to his demise. It's really a great movie, and I could
Great
watch it
movie,
tonight
great
and be
movie.
highly entertained by it. And then he went into directing, and he directed one of my favorite sports movies, because it is sports. It's Bagger Vance,
Yeah.
a golf movie, but it's, yeah, I guess it's about golf, but it's
So it's all
about,
magical.
it's
It's
magical.
But
Because
then
Bagger Vance
yeah.
is an angel.
But then he
Yeah.
directed Ordinary People,
And he did.
which was
Yeah.
one of the heaviest
Yeah,
movies.
I didn't love it because
But-
it was too heavy
But
for
then
me.
there's
But
The Candidate and Three
Three-
Days of the Condor that we
oh,
watched recently.
with
And
Faye Dunaway.
oh my God, Downhill Skier and Jeremiah Johnson
Mhm.
and The Sting and Butch Cassidy and the Sundance
How about
Kid.
Butch Cassidy?
And
I mean,
you can just go on
you
and
know,
on.
Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid. I watched a documentary about it not too long ago by the director, a documentary they did before the movie came out.
George Roy.
Yeah, and it went into depth about
Mhm.
how difficult she was in the movie.
But when you put Paul
Yeah,
Newman
I
and
know,
Robert
God.
Redford and
Yeah.
Catherine Ross in a
Oh,
movie,
God.
but Robert Redford is just beyond. And it's just sad that he's no longer with us.
So God rest his soul.
Love you, Bob.
Let's change the subject to
Yeah.
Jacob from Phoenix, who says Taylor Swift, our
Yep.
favorite, may be deposed because, when I first read this, I thought deposed as in knocked off her pedestal. But no.
Like a new
Yeah,
new
maybe
queen is
deposed.
born?
Yes,
Oh.
a new queen. Maybe deposed, literally, because of the Blake Lively Justin
yeah.
Baldoni lawsuit.
Yeah.
This would be the most in-demand deposition video ever, right? Well,
Probably. But
again, from what we've read, it sounds like this won't happen.
I don't think it's going to happen.
But she first said, I can't do it until
Yeah.
X date,
Uh-huh.
you know, because I assume they're
But what I'm
booked.
confused about is because she was friends with Blake Lively, but then
Yeah.
I think they had a falling out.
Well,
And
maybe
then
she distanced
she
herself
did.
from
She
this
distanced herself from the
controversy.
whole Baldoni
Yeah.
Blake Lively thing, and now Baldoni
Yeah.
was calling her.
Hazel
Hazel's
loves
weighing
Taylor
in on
Swift.
that. She says, "Yeah, I'm a Swiftie.
Yeah, she's a
Anyway,
Swiftie.
she's a
That's why
Swiftie.
she's being punished, because she's a Swiftie.
She's a Swiftie."
Mm.
But I don't know. That's not until March. Their court case goes to court March 2026.
Well, I do agree with Jacob. If she did testify,
Oh my God! I think it'd be bigger than OJ.
it
And
would
OJ
be huge.
was up for
But
murder.
if I know Taylor Swift, she would sidestep, duck, and dodge every single question.
Maybe they'll
with
get married
highly
at the
rehearsed.
courtroom.
Oh, you mean her and
Yeah.
Travis?
They could just get married.
You realize Travis dropped a touchdown pass that would have won the game.
I know,
So
but-
I
and
think his mind is not
She was at the
completely on
game, you know.
football. Well,
They snuck her
I
in.
thought she wasn't because they never showed her.
But
And
I
then you
think,
showed me
yeah,
a piece
they
from
snuck
Us
her in,
Magazine.
yeah.
They had her walk in behind a moving wall of
Mm.
extras, you know, of
She
including
has
her
to be there,
bodyguard.
I guess, to show support.
So they got her in, and I guess she stayed in.
Seclusion.
I don't know if she stayed in camouflage or if she. I don't know what she was doing. I don't know where she
She was dressed
hid.
as a wall.
Yeah, she was dressed as a wall in a suite. I don't know where she was because they couldn't find her because they didn't show her.
Well, what's
But
the
her
point?
presence
I guess,
didn't keep Travis from dropping
No.
a crucial late touchdown
Well, maybe he was
pass.
looking for her.
I assume he
He said,
knew
"You're
she
not
was
on the
going to be
field.
there.
Where are
Yeah,
you?"
Maybe. Mind wandered. Football's hard. You have to have total,
Focus
complete,
and concentration.
utter, obsessive focus.
Yeah. Well,
One glitch cost you a big game
we'll see what happens.
against the reigning defending champion that you got crushed by in the Super Bowl.
Well, I
You
wonder
lost
as
at
the
home.
season goes on if she will be present as she was last year, or
Yeah.
maybe now she's trying to take a back step because people were so upset.
Probably. Yeah,
Maybe that's why they have to sneak her in and out.
maybe. Logan from Baltimore asks or says, I read that SNL will not have a single female actor of color on the cast now. That what's her name? Ego Nwodum, I think. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I just know Ego.
Yeah.
Left the show. Do you feel Lorne Michaels and SNL is responsible to have a diverse cast, or should one's talent, regardless of race, be more important? Interesting question.
Well, I think you have to be talented to be on SNL. That's number one, and it is a grind because I know a couple of people who have done this, and it is a grind. It is working. They work until Saturday night when the show airs live at 11:30 Eastern. They work from Sunday to Saturday morning, night. They sleep there, so it's not easy, and you have to be able to be in that grind. So I think you have to find the right people. I don't think that Lauren has anything against diversity because over 50 years he's had so many, everybody from every.
Well, Garrett Morris was
Oh my
the original
God, Garrett
cast.
Morris was the original.
Not female, but
no, Leslie Jones was on, who was great. I mean, there are so many different people from all different colors.
I mean, they've
sexes.
been a very diverse cast
They
over the
have.
years, but not female heavy on the diversity.
No, more of the male. But
More
there
of the
have
male.
been Cecily Strong. She is, I don't know if she's Mexican or
I don't know
I don't know, but there are
know
different types of
what her background is.
backgrounds. But I don't think it's. I guess it's a matter of finding the right people.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
You, in today's world, in this country, you need diverse female. It's crucial. It's important to the fabric of this society.
Well, I know, but tell that to Lauren.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what he's doing. I mean, maybe he felt like there wasn't somebody strong enough, or I don't know. I don't know him. But all I know is you're missing a big boat here if you don't do this.
Yeah.
And I wish they'd had somebody stronger in those roles in the past. But obviously, on the male side.
Yeah, it's been, and of course, what's his name who's still there? He's the mainstay. Keenan.
Yeah, is all-time great.
Oh, he's the best.
But we can go back. I mean, Richard Pryor was involved early on. Probably
Eddie Murphy,
Chris Rock.
I mean, they've had a lot of male.
They have. So Lauren,
I don't know.
Get with it.
Lauren needs to find somebody.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, just for the record, business owners are built differently, and there's nothing more satisfying than your business keeping up with you. When shoppers choose to buy your products, you can turn them into loyal customers with cheaper, faster, better shipping with ShipStation. There's a reason why so many successful businesses use ShipStation. ShipStation allows you to centralize label printing, order management, tracking, returns, and inventory in one easy-to-use platform. You can even create custom automations just for your workflow. Upgrade to shipping software that does more than keep up with your business. ShipStation propels it forward. Start your thing about this. You get a 60-day free trial at ShipStation.com/skip. Use my first name. That's ShipStation.com/skip.
That's
for a 60-day free trial. You might as well just give it a shot.
Free, I would do it.
Right here, right now. That's ShipStation.com/skip.
It's pretty good.
Back to you. Well, before we get to you, let's talk about this. You want to talk about this. So do I. There's a Florida woman who...
This was all over the place. I read it on Yahoo, but it was all...
Who fought off a 5-foot alligator.
It's crazy.
Who had snatched her 4-month-old puppy named Dax, D-A-X, Dax, while she was walking Dax on a leash.
Yeah.
So this happened 20 miles north of Tampa.
Yeah.
There's a stagnant creek covered in moss near her house. And she said, we've never seen an alligator back here before. So she's just walking her, I think it was in the evening, as I recall. and all of a sudden she feels a tug, and
Oh my God.
down's going Dax.
It's a little
And
tiny little puppy.
yeah, and she fought the alligator, beat on the
Yeah.
alligator until the alligator spat back Dax.
Poor
And
dog.
I was surprised the dog wasn't more injured,
Yeah,
because
'cause there's a
usually if you're
tiny
in the
puppy.
clamps,
Yeah.
you know, you're going to get some teeth through
She
you.
said that she hit it in the eye.
Yeah.
She punched it in the eye.
Yeah.
But still,
And she
it's a
got
pretty
raked by the
big
teeth.
alligator.
So she got more wounded than Dax got, which I still don't understand, but I guess it just got a hold of him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I didn't tell you this. When I was at my nail place, the woman who's doing my nails, she told me she was walking her dog. She lives in Orange County, which she's kind of by some woods, I think. And it was
Okay.
nighttime. She was walking. She has a little Maltese, and she has another dog. She had one dog with one leash, one dog with another leash, and she's just walking. All of a sudden, the dog yelped, and she turned around, and there was a coyote bit the dog.
Okay.
Didn't
No
kill the
surprise.
dog,
Yeah.
but bit it and broke the skin a little bit, and she pulled the dog, and they ran. I said, first she said it was a wolf. I said, a wolf? So I said, you sure it's not a coyote? She goes, no, a coyote. But I said, was it dark? She said, yes.
Okay.
But she had never really seen the coyotes around.
So here in Southern California, you'll have some bears, some mountain lions, and coyotes.
Mm-hmm.
And the golf course where I play, we've had mountain lions run across, but I often see coyotes at our golf course, and they just kind of wander across the golf course.
They look like smaller German shepherds.
Yeah.
Thinner.
Thinner
Not
and,
as bulky.
and more scraggly looking.
Yeah.
Usually because they're malnourished.
Yeah.
So they're looking for their next meal, but they're the coyotes are weirdly unafraid of humans. They just sort of.
But they'll eat a dog.
A
No?
small dog.
Oh.
But
Oh, God.
they're not. I hope I'm saying this right, but from what I've read, they don't often attack people.
Oh. Yeah.
They're more small game.
Hmm.
You know, they're looking for mice and rabbits, and if you have
Hope they don't eat squirrels.
uh,
My friends are the squirrels.
you know, heaven help them if they got a hold of Hazel, because she'd tear them apart.
Yeah, Hazel would kill.
Yeah. But wow.
I would do the same. I would protect the
listen,
dog.
if Hazel ever fell into the clutches of an alligator, she
I'd
would
beat up
skin the alligator.
Yeah, I would kill
She
the
would skin it.
alligator. I would.
Seriously.
I mean, I would do that.
Yeah.
You would too.
I would kill the alligator. I mean,
would
whatever I
definitely
had, maybe he'd kill me.
Beat it up.
Yeah, I'd be pounding away.
Yeah.
If I didn't have a weapon, I would
you'd
just
have
beat
to.
on the alligator
Yeah.
until I couldn't beat anymore.
Yeah.
He would have to kill me
Yeah.
first before he killed
Well, yeah,
Hazel.
me too. There you go.
Got it.
Okay.
This is
Hazel, you're being saved.
yeah. This is Michaela, all the way from Portugal.
Oh, I have never been to Portugal. I've
No,
always
I would
wanted
like
to
to
go
go
to
there.
Portugal.
Yeah. One of my favorite shows, Dancing with the Stars, is
love
about
Dancing with the
starting a new
Stars.
season. Would either of you ever want to be a contestant on the show? I would die to see Skip dance, says Michaela, all the way from Portugal.
I've watched every episode of Dancing with the Stars, but I haven't watched last season. Once they
Well,
went
you just said
off
you
of
watched every
ABC.
episode.
No, but I did when it first started till 2 years ago when it went
now
off.
it's 2 years.
I
Yeah,
think it's 2
okay,
years.
so
Well,
now
once
you've misspoken
ABC,
twice.
they took it off of ABC, and then it went to Paramount,
Okay.
and then it just lost some of it. But I always keep up with who's on there.
Yeah.
I love that show, and I love to see how people would learn how to dance if they didn't ever dance. But what really got me mad was sometimes they would have these guests on or celebrities on, and they knew how to dance. So it's not fair when you're putting them up against people that don't know how to dance, and these people have dance backgrounds, but I can't dance to save my life, so I'm not dancing. You could dance.
I can dance.
He can dance.
Especially
you should do it.
if you gave me a coach and you gave me time to beat the hell out of my body the way they do, because it is
Well,
severe.
they do it. They show you back, behind the scenes of how they're trying
Yeah.
to teach them how to dance and work out.
If my right knee could stand
Right.
up to it, because it would be
It's really
a real
grueling.
test. My right knee plagues me. But
It's grueling.
It's terribly grueling.
Yeah.
But if I could make it through okay, I could dance and I would have a shot.
Because you'd have to do, they do the tango, they do the
I
rumba,
understand.
they do
Bossa Nova.
they do everything. So it's not like one dance.
No, I got it.
And the teachers are good. They're all great. They're all talented. But it's a gruel.
Whatever my partner could be. They'd have to be really good.
They
to keep
have
up with
every
me.
single person they have on there is
I
great.
know, but your partner's a pro, right?
Yeah, they're all pro dancers,
okay.
professional dancers. So they work with you. Look, they have those athletes on there that some of them are just, they're not good. And they're trying to teach them, and it's like, okay, it's
Like
terrible, like
Herman Munster.
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
But they pull it off for like one dance, and then they get booted off.
That was good.
Yeah, and then booted off. But but some of them are so good, and some of them train these celebrities. They really become good dancers. But not me. I could slow
I've
dance.
been watching all the commercials with the hosts are training to be hosts, but they're training to dance.
Yeah.
And they're really good.
They're so good. I could slow dance, not anything else.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not a lot to slow dance. But you're a good dancer.
Thank you.
You got a good beat and you're easy to dance to. I rate you a 99. Dick Clark rate a record.
That's
American
way
Bandstand.
before all your time.
No, I think some people know American Bandstand.
I guess they do. All right. This is Mike from, speaking of Tampa, Florida. September always means it's the start of new shows. Which new show are you most excited to watch?
Well, Murders in the Building.
Okay. Does that qualify as
I don't know. It's a comeback. I mean, it's the fifth season now.
It's a new season. It starts in the fall, and it just now they dropped the first 3, so we have watched
the new show that came back.
We don't watch a whole lot of what you'd call television.
Regular TV.
Yeah, we don't watch regular TV shows. We don't have enough time. What we get to watch is what we've saved. I guess we could tape, but
the show that just won the Emmys the other night, a lot of the Emmys, The Pit. That's that new show that Michael Nouri, our friend Michael,
is
going to be on that.
Okay. Well, he's
with Noah.
See, she's bringing up another ex.
No, but he's
another ex-boyfriend.
You met him at Eaterly, so he likes you too because he wanted to ask you how you kept your body so well, whatever.
Right.
But Michael, when he texted me, said he's going to be on that show, The Pit.
Texted
that just
you?
won. Yeah.
Wait, you're texting with your exes and I can't.
Yeah. No, we're talking about what show he's doing.
Okay,
anyway,
but how much of a double standard is that?
He likes you probably more than he likes me.
That's not true.
Anyway, he's on The Pit, but I haven't seen it.
Okay. Well, I read rave reviews about it.
Yeah,
Maybe
they say it's one of the
it.
best medical shows that's ever been.
Where's it on? I don't know.
NBC, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think it's
The
NBC.
Pit.
The Pit.
Wow. And he's regular?
No, I think he's probably just he's going to be on for a couple of episodes. I don't know. I haven't heard from him.
Okay.
He's working at The Pit.
Maybe you should reconnect.
Yeah, find out.
Maybe you should.
Well, he was good in Yellowstone. Remember he played the lawyer.
Yeah.
That's coming out, I heard.
What?
The spin-off, Beth and Rip.
Oh,
I have no interest in watching that.
I don't either. That lost me. That left me in the dust.
Yeah, that's no good. Tulsa Kings, I can't wait to see.
Tulsa Kings is coming back
next
Sunday.
week. Oh, yeah, Sunday. Yeah, Sunday.
I mean, we won't be able to watch it Sunday.
No, but that's so good. Stallone.
I think it's okay. I'm entertained
I thought you really liked it.
No, I'm entertained. It's a little wacky to me.
It is. It's crazy, but it's good.
Completely crazy.
It is good.
And then when you least expect it, 5 guys get their heads blown off. I don't know.
Yeah. What else?
But you like that kind of violence.
I do. And I watch Hallmark, so Hallmark movies. I just watched a really good Hallmark movie. It's a trilogy, The Groomsmen. If anybody likes Hallmark, I would recommend watching The Groomsmen 1, Revenge Comes Back. I don't know. There's 3 Groomsmen, and it's really a fun watch.
I've never in my life watched 1 minute of one Hallmark movie.
You have. You've sat and you say, who is that? And I say, oh, they're getting married. And then you go, oh, yeah. And then you have watched a couple of minutes of it.
I have not.
You have.
Polluted my brain.
No, you say, what are you watching? I say, oh, it's a Hallmark movie. And then you say, who is she going out? And I say, oh, this and that. And then you say, oh, yeah. Okay, where are they going now? You have. And then you walk away. But anyway, I like House Hunters International, and I like Lottery Dream House, HGTV.
All right. Only Murders in the Building. back again. And I looked the other day, it's like the 6th year or
Five.
fifth year?
Fifth season.
I mean,
Fifth.
they're killing it.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay. I can't go great.
I go great.
She loves it.
I love
like it.
It's so New York.
And I look forward to watching it.
Yeah.
And it is so New York, and she is so New York that she just
it's so
eats it
relatable.
up.
If anybody ever has lived in New York or lives in New York, you totally relate to every
She
single
has
character.
lived in a building in New York
Yeah.
City. I've lived in a building. I know what it feels like.
Yeah.
What's it called? The Arconia?
The Arconia,
Yeah.
but it's like the Arcadia. It's a
Yeah.
knockoff of the real building.
Okay.
The Ansonia, yeah.
All right. So for me, it's barely tolerable only because Martin Short just wears me out.
I love Martin Short.
But he just gets so
We saw him
annoying.
on Broadway in a one-man show.
We did, in a
was
one-man
so
show.
good.
He was good. He's extremely
He's got a
talented.
lot of energy.
Well, I'd say. But he's got
He
a
was
little
on
too
Saturday
much.
Night Live.
He was. And Steve Martin is just
Love
great.
Steve Martin.
And he saves it for me, as does
Selena Gomez is really good in it, which I would never have cast her in that show.
She just looks so different in season
She does
5 because she's lost a ton of weight.
Lost a lot
she's
of
had
weight.
a little work done.
Yeah.
And
she definitely has lost weight. She's very thin.
She's very thin.
But she's good in that role. She really, she fits. I don't know. I would never have cast her.
I know. It's such weird chemistry.
They really did a good job casting
but
her in that.
she's the young girl. She's still girlish to me.
Yeah.
How old is she? Like 30?
28 maybe, or 29.
Okay, so she's playing late 20s with 2 old guys.
Right, but that's
so it's kind of a bizarre relationship, but she works.
It works.
And she's kind of their daughterish, kind of, but she saves them.
Yeah, and she tells them off, and
she does.
Yeah, it's good. It has a great.
It's very quirky, and some of the lines are just irritating to me after a while, especially Martin Short's lines, because he mugs for the camera and he lays it on way too thick, and I just want to strangle him.
But they have great guest stars. So Meryl Streep was last season.
And I'm sure she'll come back because she married Martin Short.
And now we saw the last episode, which we have a new one to watch, but was Renee Zellweger, Christoph Waltz, and then there was one other, and I can't remember his name.
Yeah, they're playing the new tycoons, the new mafia, but they're tech mafia, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So good. I highly recommend it.
All right. And just for the record, because we talked last week about Woody Allen and Woody Allen movies, and I just said, it's been so long since I actually watched a Woody movie. So we just harked back into the past and pulled up Deconstructing Harry, and I dare you to go watch it and tell me it's not
laughing
great.
Nonstop.
It's so wise and witty and funny and clever and scathingly correct. It just cuts through social commentary, sexual commentary, religious commentary. It's everything. And it was back in the day before his controversy when every Hollywood star wanted to work for
Everybody
Woody.
wanted
They
to work
all wanted
for
to be
free.
in a
They
Woody.
would do the show for
so
free.
It's just a cavalcade of stars.
Everybody is in it. But I didn't tell you were watching a game last night.
What else is new?
What else? And I watched Manhattan Murder Mystery, which was it is so funny.
Now you're losing
Diane
your mind.
Keaton
and
Woody together and Alan Alda, and there's a cast of great people, and they live in an apartment building in New York right on 72nd off of 2nd, and she thinks that the neighbor murdered the wife, and it's like
you don't. Okay, A, you told me that, and B,
I did tell you
it's
that.
not that.
I forgot.
It's not that long ago. I watched it with you, like 2 years ago. I know it, and I'd never seen it until I watched it.
And then we started, but we didn't finish because you had to Hollywood Endings. We started that, but we didn't finish it.
We got 1 minute into it, and I had to watch.
So I watched a little bit more
Saturday night,
the other night. Yeah, I didn't want to watch the fight, so I watched Hollywood Endings, and that I'm not watching.
It was a good one.
Yeah, right. Forget it.
Yeah.
But I'm on the Woody kick. I'm going to watch every Woody movie again.
You are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got enough because you're going to be footballing it for now until February, so I have enough time to watch every Woody.
Okay. Another Hollywood story is that Jessica Simpson now says that Tony Romo contacted her mother because he wanted to sell a speedboat that Jessica once upon a time gave Tony,
Right.
and that's still in
Her name.
Jessica's name. So Jessica is talking, but no, she's telling the story on a podcast.
Yeah.
That Tony got in touch not with her but with her mother.
Mom.
I guess they
he called
connected.
the mother and said, "Hey,
I
her
want to
name is
sell
on
this. Can you please get her to sign the title over to me because I need to sell the speedboat."
Right, and I can't sell it unless she signs off.
Yeah, and her point was that to sort of repay her for the effort to sign over the title, that he sent her, this is what she said, I have no idea what this means, plastic cups. He sent me plastic cups. I don't know if they're Romo cups.
I don't get it either.
I don't
couldn't
understand
find anything else about
couldn't?
the cups.
And her punchline to this was, I'm glad we didn't work out, meaning if he just sent me
Maybe
cups.
Maybe it was cheap. That's what she means.
I guess so.
I know, it was weird. I looked up about the cups. There was nothing else about the cups.
Okay. And they were together, if you recall, from 2007 to 2009. And she says, I never heard his side of this, that he broke up with her via email because he suspected she was cheating with her ex, John Mayer.
Right. But she said they were just...
She said she had seen him, but didn't do
anything physical.
Yeah. Didn't cheat with him.
Yeah.
And he broke up with her the night before her birthday, so she's villainizing Tony.
That was a big deal.
Okay.
By the way, I forgot, Selena Gomez was in Rainy Day in New York, Woody Allen movie.
Selena Gomez.
Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, we saw that.
That was a great movie.
Okay.
Rainy Day in New York.
Where'd that come from?
I was just thinking about Selena when we talked about...
I'm thinking about plastic cups. I don't know about you, but...
I don't know.
Okay. So they used to call Jessica Oko Romo because she was screwing up the Cowboys, you know.
Oh, yeah, like Yoko did to the Beatles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so the point was, I'm a big Cowboy fan.
I know.
And back in the day, but they did have a really good team in 2007 that wound up losing to Eli and the Giants as favorites at home in a playoff game when they had, what were they, 13-3 that year? And they had the number one seed in the NFC. And so happy days were here again. But because they were the one seed, they got a bye week. So they had a week off before the week to get ready for the Giants. I remember that. So it's 2 weeks in between the final regular season game and the playoff game. So in the week off that they were given by Wade Phillips, I believe was the coach, I don't know whose idea it was, but Tony and Jessica Simpson went with Jason Witten and his wife to Cabo San Lucas. And of course, I was on ESPN at that point and went crazy because you just can't do that.
Take a holiday.
You can't take a holiday with your celebrity girlfriend, and even though Jason obviously married, with your friends, you can't say, let's go to Cabo when you have a home playoff game as the one seed and a chance to go to the Super Bowl for the first time in forever.
Doesn't work.
It didn't work. And so it felt like, even though I had no inside information on this, it felt like that that Jessica had convinced Tony, take me to Cabo. You got a break now. You got time off. And if you're the quarterback of the team, either you sneak off to Cabo and it doesn't get publicized and nobody knows about it, which is hard to do. Not get
publicized when she was, at that point, a really big deal.
She was bigger than he was at that point.
Yeah, that's true.
And I told you, I once saw her at, I think it was the 2001 World Series. Is that possible?
Maybe.
She was a very young, just singer. You know, she was just coming, and she sang the national anthem before, I swear it was Game 7 at Arizona Diamondbacks against the Yankees. It was Game 7 that the Diamondbacks ended up winning, beating Mariano Rivera in the ninth inning. But I just was leaving the field before the game, and I glanced and saw her in the dugout. She was stunning to me.
Really? Wow.
Oh, God. I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
Who
she
is
was
that?
beautiful. She still looks beautiful.
Yeah. Well,
But then she's gone through 2 husbands since then. Well,
she has.
she wasn't married to Romo. They were just dating.
Yeah.
Then she married Nick Lachey, remember? Or was Nick
Oh,
Lachey before him? Can't
I don't
remember.
know.
They had the
You'd know
reality
that before I
show.
would.
And then she just divorced that football player she was married to, Eric.
Yeah. He played for the 49ers when I covered the 49ers.
Yeah.
Good guy from Ivy League,
Yeah.
Yale or one of them. I can't remember.
Well, she's trying to make a comeback, so.
Okay,
new
this
album.
is Rachel from Atlanta, GA. Recent studies are showing that women are more sensitive to pain than men. Wow.
That's weird.
The misconception was women were less sensitive due to giving birth.
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought. Do you agree, but more importantly, which one of you two are more sensitive to pain?
You're more sensitive to pain than me.
What?
What are you talking about?
Sensitive to pain? So you're tougher than I am. That's
Yes.
what you're saying?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
That's not true, but go ahead.
I don't mean to say anything about Botox,
Mhm.
but when I've gotten Botox around my eyes
Yeah.
and a little on my forehead, I can just go and do it without any numbing cream. You, if you need to get a little by your eyes and you don't get anywhere else, just by your eyes, it's like, I need the numbing cream an hour and a half before I go. And I go to you, but why? I don't know. He's going to stick a needle by my eye. I go, it doesn't hurt. Rest my case. Rest my case.
That's all you got?
Oh, and then I know you got knee issues, but oh my God, please. I never kvetch. I never, it's a Jewish word, it's Kvech.
Kvetch?
Yes, my mother said it better than me.
Okay.
I never complain. You complain about my knee, my toe.
Well, you ask me.
Well.
If you don't ask me, I don't complain.
Oh, please. So I think you have a lower tolerance of pain than I do.
Okay.
What happened in the hall this morning? In the hallway, I'm trying to get done to leave. I had to go to an appointment. You're trying to get done to go do your show. I'm walking out of the kitchen that has a swinging door, and I look to the left. I thought you were taking a shower, and I see the door open. I'm thinking, and I'm carrying my food and my tea. I have my tea, a plate, and I had a plastic knife with me. Thank God it wasn't pointed out. And I look to the left, and I'm walking to the right, and the hall is dark. And the next thing I know, we bunk into each other. Thank the Lord the knife wasn't out, because the knife could have went right into your stomach.
You stabbed me.
You had no
right
shirt
into my
on.
Stomach. It opened like a 6-inch cut,
Right,
and I just
yeah. Oh,
closed
you're
it
so
with my
full of
hand.
it. And then you go, ow. I go, oh my God, did I hurt you? You
I
go,
didn't say
you
ow.
hit me into my stomach. How much could I have hurt you that badly?
They
You're
say
like, ow.
The worst accidents are household accidents.
Yes, if you fall like I fell and I cracked my nose, I thought
did
I
do
broke
that.
my nose. That's
and
a
you
house.
fell and you broke your foot.
And I fall and I broke my 5th metatarsal down the steps carrying Hazel's bed to wash or whatever. But this was like, you go, ow. I go, oh my God, did I hurt you?
We literally.
We did, and I was carrying a
big
tea,
house.
and thank
we
God.
ran into each other.
And what did I say?
Hard.
This place is just so small. And then I was
It's not
carrying my
small.
tea. Good thing, and the tea was boiling hot. I had a plastic knife I was going to cut my food with, and you were like, oh, you hurt me.
I didn't say that.
You did. You said you hit me in the stomach.
I didn't say.
You said you hit me in the stomach. And I'm thinking, oh my God. I said, oh my God,
I
did
said
I
a
hurt
curse
you?
word. I said a curse word. That's all I said. But I was in a hurry, and I said, "It's okay."
You did not. Oh,
I did.
This is like Annie Hall at the end
What
of
are you
Annie Hall.
talking about?
He rewrites the way
Woody
he wanted
Allen.
his life to be when they break up, and then he rewrites that they fell in love, they lived happily ever after. You didn't say, oh, I'm sorry, it's okay. You go, ow, you hit me in the stomach.
I didn't say I'm sorry.
No, you didn't say you're sorry. You said, I go, oh my God,
I said
I'm
I gotta
sorry.
go because I was down to the second.
No, you said you hit me in the stomach. You hurt my stomach.
I didn't say that. What are you?
Yeah,
This
you
is
said
pure fiction.
I said, oh my God, I hope I
Look,
didn't hurt you.
The point is, I maybe it was a misconception.
Yeah.
That's what the study says.
Yeah.
But I grew up thinking that women had higher pain threshold than men just for childbirth.
Well,
I mean, because I still don't understand how that thing comes out of that tiny hole. I don't get it.
I never had a child.
Like I don't. It's not physically humanly
I
possible
know
to
it's
get that
no,
out
it's
of
terrible.
this.
I know
It's like,
I
what?
don't know.
And to get it to expand it's a gift from
It
God.
is.
And God gives you the ability, the mother giving birth, the ability, to withstand
Right.
the extreme pain of getting that out that sometimes requires
Right.
C-sections,
Right.
but to get it out. And then God gives the woman the ability to fairly immediately, by the next day, forget the pain. If women could remember how excruciating it felt at that moment, in that moment, when you thought you were going to die before
Right.
this thing would get out of
Right.
you, it's just you're
Right. But then what
Okay.
happens is the baby takes over.
okay. But the mother instantly, by the next day, you forget all the pain involved, because yes, then your focus goes on this creature that you have delivered into the
Right.
world,
Right.
and this living, breathing thing.
Right.
And now you become the mother of this
Right.
thing.
And then you can't wait to have another one.
And you can't wait because you can't remember the pain. If women could remember the pain, we'd be extinct by now.
Well, I would
right?
think some women probably remember the pain, but the payoff is better than the pain
Yeah.
because they have a little child that they wanted.
Okay, but the truth is, my big pain threshold is bigger than yours, because I've had so many things go wrong with me.
You self-inflict them.
Okay, but it's just from overuse,
Right.
And
why do you run so hard on the treadmill when you shouldn't, because your knee is going to hurt? Well, it's what you do.
okay,
So you're just might as well hit your head against the wall. It's the same thing.
but I've got 15 things wrong with me,
All
and
self-induced.
all self-inflicted. I agree, but it's still pain, and I just go on.
You
I
do.
just suck
You
it
do.
up
You
and
go on.
on.
You go on.
And then the other night, quick story,
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of a big Thursday night game
Uh-huh.
featuring Micah Parsons,
Right.
now my most hated man in
Yes.
sports, right? Because
I know the whole story. Go
okay.
ahead.
So I'm in one play ends, and I look over, and Hazel has gotten up and gone to the door and looked over her shoulder like, I have to go. And I'm
We have a
thinking,
terrace in the kitchen, but we have AstroTurf out
yeah,
there,
and
so
we
she
let
can
her
just
run
go and
out
pee
there.
out
Okay.
there.
So I'm like, okay, let's go now. And I jump up, and literally I'm going to run to the door to go let her out.
Right.
And my desk has legs that angle
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
And I've never thought about this, but I leaped out of my chair and literally started to run to the door, and I dragged my left foot, and it caught the leg of my desk
Right.
that I'm sitting behind.
And I'm on the other side of the house, and I hear a thump kind of.
Yeah, and
I run over, and
whack
he's
it as hard as
holding
you
his
can whack
jumping
it.
with his foot up.
Well,
Oh my God!
I fell across into a
Coat
stand
hanger.
of clothes. And
No, it's a coat hanger, coat stand.
It's a coat stand, and I grabbed hold of it, and
It's not
thank
even
God,
strong enough to support
but
you.
I somehow broke my fall
Ugh.
by holding on for dear life and regained my balance. And then she comes in, and I'm like, oh God. And Hazel
Ugh.
knew right away I was hurt.
Right, Hazel.
And I just smashed across the top of my 3 middle toe, not
Right,
the
and I
little
say
or the
to
big.
him,
It
why
was
do
the
you
middle.
not have socks on? If you have socks on, it would protect you.
It would have helped a little
and
bit.
also, you need, if it would have happened to me, this is what you would say immediately. You go so fast. You need to slow down. Why did you do that?
One night thought she cut her finger off because she just goes so fast.
Right, and then when I fell and hit my nose on the floor,
Going
when
too
I was trying to
fast.
open up the door, I
Okay.
thought the alarm was on. But you do it, and it's like, I can't say that. I just said, and you refuse to wear slippers. I don't know why people can't wear slippers in the house.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'll buy you another pair that I'll have to give away.
This is Andrea from Austin, Texas. Anna Wintour. I don't even know who she is.
Please, here we go again, living on another planet. The
Anna
sport
Wintour
planet.
announced that Chloe Mall, is that how you say her
Yeah.
name? Will be replacing her at Vogue. I know who Anna Wintour. I know Devil Wears
Yes, oh
Prada.
good.
If you're a Chloe, is she better off trying to replace the legend that is Anna Wintour, or should she have said no because it's truly impossible to reach the heights of the role that Anna did?
Okay, here's the problem. The whole world now has this word Nepo baby. Nepo baby,
Yeah.
it means a celebrity's kid that
Yeah.
is now in the spotlight. Chloe Malle. Her mother is Candice Bergen. Her father is Louis Malle, the great
Yep.
French director.
Okay.
And of course, she grew up in another Hollywood world and lived in France part of the time. And she, of course, her mom and her dad are the who's who in entertainment. She has been with Vogue as the editor of Vogue.com, digital. Do you know, and I've worked in PR and worked in the world of Condé Nast, who owns every magazine in the world for many years. Do you know how many women have been working at Vogue for at least probably 25 years that are so qualified to take over Anna Wintour's job? Or there are Vogues all over. I buy Vogue Italy, Vogue France. I buy Vogue all over, every Vogue in every country. British Vogue.
Yeah.
That could be qualified, that editor-in-chief to come over. And now it's really a little, I don't know. For me, it's a slap in the face of promoting from within, not qualified to run, to step into Anna Wintour's shoes.
Isn't she going to do away with the
And
print
now I read the first thing
versions?
she's going to do is she's going to do lessen the amount of print Vogues. And I buy magazines every month.
She does.
You know, why immediately? Because she's going to turn it into a digital. But there you go. It's all about who you are, what your last name is, who your parents are. And it's sad. So that's my take on it.
That's your 2 cents. I have no sense on
Yeah,
this.
you have no sense on it, but I'm sad. They should have given it to somebody who's been at Vogue throughout the years that they've worked with Anna, or, you know, through the years, working side by side.
Yeah.
That's it.
Quick comment from Facebook from Karsten Mars. So proud of Pamela Anderson. Embrace your age.
I agree.
Karsten, that wasn't my point. I just like makeup.
He likes the makeup on her. I say
she looks way better with makeup than without makeup.
We all
In fact,
do.
without makeup,
You're
she's
not attractive.
embracing her age because she looks old.
She's not that old. She's only like 54.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, seems like she's been around
right?
forever.
Remember we went through Liam Neeson's 73.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
58.
She's just a baby, you know. Okay.
She's still pretty.
58. She's still pretty, but she looks
makeup
better
helps
with makeup.
everybody. If I put makeup on Hazel, she'd look better. Enhance those cheekbones.
Poor Hazel.
Hazel.
Showing.
This is a good
That's all
picture
you get.
of Hazel.
Poor Hazel.
Okay.
This is from YouTube at T-Leak. Love the New York accent, Ernestine.
What accent?
You guys have good chemistry.
What accent?
She has a good accent. You have an incredible...
These people out here in California, it's very funny. I'll talk to somebody and they say, oh, I love your accent. I'm like, what accent? They don't think they have an accent.
What did Jane Fonda say to you the first day you met her?
And it was kind of a backhanded compliment.
Yeah.
I don't even think it was a compliment. I asked her where she takes her dog to get cleaned because I didn't know where to bring Hazel. She said to me, I said, I'm from New York. She goes, oh, like I couldn't tell.
That's Jane.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Thank you for that compliment.
I love your accent, but it's strong, way stronger than you think it is.
Do you know you have an accent?
I do. I always say I've got an Oklahoma
accent.
City accent.
Yeah.
I can't help it. I was born and raised
there. Who does
there.
not have an accent from where they live? People in LA, they have accents. Some of them have the Valley Girl accents.
Yeah.
Where is it in this world?
You just have a very prominent New York accent.
I'm proud of it.
But you were raised by a very New York mom from the Lower East Side.
And so we say New York.
This is from IG at
from Long Island.
Awira.Dina. I love Ernestine.
Thank you. Even though I have an
I.
accent.
So do I.
Thank you.
I love
I
her
appreciate
even though
that.
she has an
Accent and all.
Yeah. And this is at Cynthia R. Beasley from X. Ernestine is just keeping it real, and it's some quality time to spend with her husband.
Thank you, Cynthia. That's very sweet.
This is lovely for both of you. May God continue to smile upon your marriage. This is what I love about Skip and Ernestine.
Thank you. That's so
it's actually
sweet.
Skip versus Ernestine, but we're and.
Well, we are verse and.
Yeah.
And.
Thank you for that, Cynthia.
That's very sweet of you.
That
It's
is
so
true.
Touching.
This is quality time.
It's the only time we get to spend together because
that's not.
I don't see him until then. What? Till
Friday night.
Friday night, whatever.
Yeah.
There's always a game on sometime.
I think we're good this Friday.
Oh, okay.
So I think we're going to be okay.
Oh, good. All right.
That's it for what are we up
41.
to? Round 41?
41.
Yep, round 41.
Next
We'll
week,
see you
Hazel
next
makes
week. You know what?
she
Maybe
makes
next
a
week she
next week.
she returns. I think she
Maybe.
has a triumphant return, a rehabilitated return.
We'll put some makeup
Yeah.
on her.
We'll put a little makeup on the pig, as they say,
Yeah,
right?
I know.
Okay.
Well,
So we'll see you next week, if in fact we're still
we'll be
speaking,
speaking.
and that is always
Thank you for
debatable.
everything. Peace out. We'll see you soon. Stay well.